Today, we're going to be testing some of the most secret myths in Dead Rails to see if they're actually real. Some of the myths we find actually end up breaking the game, so make sure you watch until the end. If you learned something new in this video, make sure you subscribe. Let's see if we can hit 500 subscribers. Getting into the first myth right now, because apparently there's a secret room inside of the Dead Rails lobby. So if we come over to this Taylor area over here and come behind this door, you shouldn't be able to go through. But if we position our camera just correctly, wait, why is it not working? If we position our camera just correctly, you'll be able to see a secret room down on the other side. This includes a mirror, a bench, and this weird floating stud. Nothing too interesting, but throughout the video, we're going to be going through some even more insane game-breaking strategies. So make sure you stick around until the end. For this next one, apparently you can use a Molotov for fuel. Let's go test this out. So I'm at the general store right now, so I'm just going to go ahead and buy this Molotov. And I hope this doesn't explode my entire train. I just bought it and I'm just going to drag it over to my train. Okay, we're at my train. Let's see if my entire train explodes. Huh, nothing happened. Myth busted. For this next myth, apparently there's a secret badge at the end of the map. Let's go test this out. So I guess let's get off our train and let's start walking in the complete opposite direction to where we're supposed to be going. I'll see you in a while.
2,000 years later.
Alright, I guess I just died walking to the end. Myth busted though, I got no secret badge. Have you ever wondered what happens when you come to spawn, but instead of going forward, you go completely backwards? Well, that's what we're trying to find out. Because apparently, you can just go backwards and the meters will go negative. Let's go test this out. So, goodbye city. I'm gonna be going the other direction. Alright, so we haven't even been walking for 5 minutes and I've already reached the end of the track and we can see the end of the map into the darkness and abyss of the void. Now, what's going to happen when we go over this? I'm not too sure. Everyone click the like button for my life right now. Let's go. And we just completely fell off the map. And we got our revive cutscene on the train. That's very interesting. Myth busted though. Have you ever wanted to play Nightmare mode in Dead Rails, but you have 0 wins? Well, let's see what happens when someone with a win starts up a Nightmare lobby. Because the myth is, can you join a Nightmare lobby while having no wins if someone else has made it? Well, right now there's a Nightmare lobby going on by this person right here. I'm gonna join on like the last second and then let's just see. Will the game teleport me? Can we finish? We're in. We're in a Nightmare game, guys. Guys, I literally have 0 wins and we're playing Nightmare mode in Dead Rails. This is actually insane. Myth confirmed. Now, something I've always wondered is there actually fall damage in Dead Rails? Well, there's this massive hill right here, and I think now's a perfect time to find out. Let's see, how do we get up here? All right, we're making it up. We're gonna get all the way up to the very top, and then we're gonna jump off to see if there's actually fall damage in this game. All right, here we are. So I'm just gonna jump off. 360, bang, and that is no fall damage. That is a myth confirmed. Have you ever played Dead Rails and your friend is just being so annoying? You try and shoot them with their revolver, but you can't kill them? Well, apparently you can actually kill them with dynamite. So let's go test this out. So if I take this dynamite and I drag it over to the fire, it'll start to burn. And it just exploded and it killed both of us, both me and my annoying friend. Myth confirmed. Alright, if you made it this far in the video, you have to be enjoying. So why don't you just scroll on down and click that subscribe button, click that like button. I know you want to. I just got the snake oil and we're gonna test it against the train to see if 2 snake oils can beat the train in a race. So I'm just going to drink both of these snake oils and I'm going to start running and the train is going to start going. Let's see if I can outrun it. I got a little bit of a head start, but the train absolutely soars past me and my snake oil ran out. Myth busted. Okay, for this next one, apparently the banjo can play different music. Now, normally when you're playing the banjo, all it really plays is 1 note. Like I'm just clicking 1 button and I'm getting 1 note. But apparently, by doing different things, you can play different notes. So obviously, this is the default note. But we're just going to try this. If we look up. Yo, wait, what? It's higher. And then if we look down, it's even higher. It's different. Look, click. And then if we go up here. And you can play entire songs with this. Like if I go. If the world was ending, I'd wanna be next to you. Kinda worked, not really. But myth confirmed, the banjo can play music. So we all know in Dead Rails that emotes are disabled. But what if I were to tell you that there are a few emotes that you can actually do inside of Dead Rails? The first one, if I go ahead and type in the chat /edance, you will see me just dancing inside of Dead Rails. Additionally, if we type /edance2 in the chat, we'll be able to perform this other dance, /edance2. But it's not only dances, we can also perform emotes such as /e-laugh. And once we do that, we'll perform a laugh emote. And finally, /e-wave will make us wave. Very nice. Okay, I'm at 0 meters right now with a completely full tank, and we're gonna see the myth is, can we get further than 10,000 meters with a single full tank? No stops, no refilling, just straight going. Let's see how far we can go before we reach empty. Alright, we just made it to 5,000 meters with still about 2/3 of our fuel tank left. And we have not refilled it at all. Let's see if we can make it to 10,000 meters. We just passed our first city. Yep, we're not refilling there. We've still got about half of our tank, a little less than half of our tank left. And we're sitting at a cool 9,000 meters. Alright, we have just hit 10k and passed the safe zone officially. But we're not going to stop here to refill, guys. We've still got about 35% of our tank left. And we've just passed 10,000. Which already means that this myth is confirmed. However, let's just see how far we can go. Oh no, we're running a little bit low. We've got like 3 bars left. We're sitting at 15,000 meters, and I think that this is where our journey might come to an end, because very, very soon our train is going to fail on us. Can we make it to that city in time? Let's see. Oh, no, we're starting to slow down. We just made it to the city pretty much. 15,353 meters is the length that you can get with a full tank of fuel. That is myth confirmed. Okay, now apparently there's a secret fuel source inside of Dead Rails, and it's right here at the spawn, and I bet you've never heard of it. Now apparently if you just come outside of the main area, and instead of buying a normal thing like coal or using zombies as fuel, we're just gonna exit and we're gonna take a left. And there it is, right there in the distance is our amazing secret fuel source that has never been seen before inside of Dead Rails. I believe this is the only area you can obtain it, and there's a single one right out here in the endless abyss of sand. So if we store this in our sack and we go back to our train, we can see how much fuel this tumbleweed gives us. Alright, we're back out at the train and we can see our tumbleweed right over here. So I'm just going to take it and we're going to drag it into our empty tank. Our tank is completely empty, and let's see how much this tumbleweed super secret fuel source gives us. And oh, it gave us 1 bar of fuel. Yeah, I don't think that's going to cut it. Myth confirmed though. And the final myth is actually for you guys. Apparently scrolling down and clicking the subscribe button lets you win the next game that you have. Also remember to use star code WEIRD when buying Robux or Premium. They pay me 5% and it helps so much. And anyways, I'll see you later.